Okay, so where we left off, we finished going up the mountain in Corel. I don't remember if the mountain has a name, but we fought the Valkyrie version 2.0, I guess it's the name. I don't remember the name. The Turks were there, where they were uh, uh, transporting some black robe guys. Then Cloud has had one of his episodes and start feeling unwell, and we controlled Yuffie, Barret, and Tifa for Mines Dungeon. Interestingly enough, it was the second mine that we got in this game. We finished that, then we arrived to Corel. Shut up, lady, 1 second. We arrived at Corel, where everyone hates Barret because he's one of the people that vote in favor of having the reactor. Makes me think if there was actually a... well, that's a future cutscene, but we will just see that cutscene in a second. There's also a side quest here that we need to do, so I'm gonna do it so that we have a little combat at the beginning of the episode.
Glad you're here in any case. I got a situation.
Because after that we are going to have like 1 hour of cutscenes before the next combat section.
See for yourself.
We have one of your robed men. If you want him back, it will cost you 1 million gil. Agree to the terms, and we'll take care of the rest.
What's this?
Beats the hell out of me. Guess some fool got it in their head I was making money off my research.
You gonna pay up?
Look at this place. Can barely afford bandages, never mind a ransom. Only option is to save the man myself, or hire the right merc to save him for me. Or the right merc's friend, to be more precise. Who better to hunt down a criminal than someone who's got a nose for tracking? One finer than any human could ever possess.
Well, I can't argue with you there.
That was easy.
So where do we start?
What you see is what you get. No hidden codes, ciphers, nothing. But hey, you're the detective.
Well, I'm glad one of us is enjoying this.
Cloud, the letter, if you don't mind. There's a strong scent, but cologne, perhaps?
How about that? Picked up the trail already. Which reminds me, there's a compound in our robed friend's sweat that glows when exposed to this light. Just hope it helps some.
Okay, so this side quest is pretty simple, and it actually has one of the mechanics that you don't see in the game,
Follow me, Cloud.
only in this
You
one.
can actually smell them?
My olfactory sense is 7,000 times more sensitive than yours. Bodily secretions are as distinct as any perfume. A single sniff of a person's clothing is enough for me to locate them, though there are a number of competing smells through which I must sift.
Huh. What do I smell like?
Like a man who's killed his fair share of fiends, I suppose.
Like blood and shit then.
Not literal shit, no.
Wouldn't recommend going out there.
So yeah, we need to follow Red, and we are going to arrive at a cave, and at that cave we are going to use some kind of UV light. That's a mechanic that is not used in the game again after this side quest, I think. I don't remember using it again. Doppelganger, to Soul Drain.
Every little bit helps.
Whoop.
If you insist. Don't let me down.
Need my help, do you? I'm counting
I'm your
on you.
one-stop clobbering shop. How do you like me? All right.
Yeah, I'll do it. So now you got this.
You're in good hands now. Gotcha. How about this stone? Lend me your strength. Maybe this will do the trick. Just a bit.
Let's get a little bit of MP with Eret. That's one of the reasons why Eret is kinda super cool in hard mode, because she's the only one that can actually recover MP. So that makes it really nice to have. So yeah, we're on our way to get to a cave. In that cave, we are going to use one interesting mechanic.
Over with. Here goes. I'll take that. Every little bit helps. Thank you. Sorry about that. You've got this.
Need my help, do you? Give 'em hell!
I'll show you what you can do it. I'm your one-stop slobbering shop. Not now. Come on now. Thanks for that. Calculate with the power of his providence. Good to go. I'll take tagging out.
All right, watch and learn. Huh. Stay down, asshole. Amen.
Yeah, so we're going to have like one some kind of UV light that can detect something about the black robed guys.
Sense seems to lead straight
And after
ahead,
that
but
side quest, I don't think we ever used that light or a similar mechanic again. So I'm guessing if this is like a test run for that mechanic in part 3.
nothing. Let's continue.
Oh, hello there.
Different scent. He has nothing to do with the kidnapping.
Aw, you must be hungry, huh? Sorry, but this is people food. Whoa, easy there. I can spare a bite.
See a guy in a black robe come through?
Now that you mention it, it was his one hooded fella, with a chocobo carriage headed toward a cave nearby.
Though I am a skilled tracker, I have one terrible weakness.
What?
My appetite. With this overpowering aroma of meat in the air, I don't think I'll be able to focus on the kidnapper's scent. I heard that.
Grilled meat is all it takes to throw you off your game?
Cloud, look.
You gotta be close.
Time to put the doctor's light to use.
Yeah, and this is the that UV light mechanic that I don't remember we used again in the game. So I'm wondering if this is only for the side quest. Well, I know this is only for the side quest. What I was trying to say, maybe there's some kind of test to use this on part 3.
Once we've found our man, what should we do with his captor?
Well, Sheeran asked us to rescue his patient. He didn't say anything about how we should deal with the kidnapper.
You mean...
We'll figure it out later.
Understood.
We'll figure it out later. Can I touch these guys? Maybe. Okay.
You're in good hands now. A little prominent twist. Someone here goes. Don't think I can't figure it out. Maybe this'll do. This'll keep them away. Why don't you leave?
Guess it's my turn. So now you got this.
Down with extra. All right. So it's my turn. Someone looks kind of shaky. Hey! You've got this.
Yeah, I'll do it. You and me.
Coming.
Follow my lead. Bring in the heat.
Where is the Supreme Breeze?
Just taking over.
Why now? Oh, you in trouble now. Let's light 'em up.
Like dynamite. This one's the best. That'll do.
This is one of the most fun
Day's work.
synergy abilities in the game. It's so cool. Seeing Barret and Eret put on the sunglasses. Okay, so this side quest is kinda interesting. It has like a lot of different elements. And first you need to arrive to this cave. Now you have this UV light that you need to use to know where the kidnapped rope guy is, which is in that door. But the interesting part is that to open that door you need to go to a switch that is around right here where is Cloud's head. But you need to get into these ledges, and to get to these ledges you need to get over there where those lights are. But there is not a real path here, so using the mechanic from the mine with Yuffie, if you look up you will see this kind of rotatory stuff that you can swing on. But this is a pretty big room, so I've seen a couple of people getting lost here on, okay, how do I get there? And nobody actually looks up, because it's not usually, you don't usually need to look up to solve puzzles or things in this game, exception for the mine with Yuffie. So yeah, you need to go to this like ramp thing, and this will take us to the button that opens. Oh,
Make way for the amazing you. Go on. That's it.
that activates those rotatory stuff that we saw.
This calls for more Yuffie. How about you show us what you got? Go on.
You're up.
Don't let me down. I'm coming.
Oh, so you are here. Let me just throw one spell.
Can you take over
You
for
got
me?
this.
You're in good hands now. That's a good word to describe me. I'm thinking legendary.
Legendary. Yeah, Yuffie, you are legendary. Even if Eret and Barret were the ones that killed that monster. But yeah, we're gonna activate the switch, which will activate those, I don't know how to call it, but yeah, it activates those things. Now we need to use the hook shot or grapple hook that we got from the mines and try to get over there. Now from this one, this is the extreme one, you can say, and we jump here and we arrived at the bottom. There's actually a place to, can I do my folios? I don't care. We drop here and this opens the door. Now the enemy in this side quest is actually one of those, the guy that we fought there with the claws, but I think the name of this one is the Dark Claw or the Death Claw. It's like the higher version of that enemy, and they can be pretty annoying because they have attacks that set you at 1 HP, and obviously at 1 HP anything can kill you. If you dodge that attack, I think you pressure them, but the difference between these guys and the other ones, obviously this one has more HP, but he also has, like, I think his Death Claw is multiple attacks, so you need to dodge. I think it's like 2 or 3 hits, but yeah.
Huh? Why would we know anything? We were too freaked out to even look at him. The kidnapper could be anywhere or anyone.
A smell. Cloud, it's them.
Shit.
Oh, boo.
Aren't you a clever little puppy, sniffing out the truth?
Okay, where is he?
Think we just tell you? We're not your average criminals, kid. In fact, we're the world's greatest double act.
Ellie?
These guys having introductions, and well, spoilers, they're going to get away. just makes me think that these guys are going to be in part 3. And I think this is the lamest introduction of everything they have done in the game. These look like random NPCs. They don't look distinctive enough to say, okay, these guys look like serious business. For example, I really don't care about Leslie, but at least you know, okay, this guy looks like a NPC that is going to do something and has a backstory or something. These guys, they have like regular handguns. We have been killing robots with machine guns and Gatling guns and missiles and lasers, and we have two guys with two simple guns pretending to be something. I wish we could just kill them here or send them to the authorities. But no, they escape, which made me think that we are going to see them again. Hopefully not, but hey. They already set these guys up to appear, so what can you do?
Elusive.
Bury the brag.
I wonder what your friends would have paid for you. Guess we'll never know.
The only interesting thing about the side quest is fighting this guy.
One shot at a time. Stay down, asshole. Kiss my ass. Special delivery.
Do me proud. So it's my turn? Go on! Don't worry, the planet's got every little bit helps.
We got 3 attacks.
Thanks. Hey, on it! You've got this.
Need my help, do you? Want some more? Asshole! Fire, I'm counting on you.
Got this. Thank you.
Got
One more shot. You're gonna get what's coming to you. You're not gonna like this. Get him! Go forth and kick butt, you see! My knee! How you like this?
Stone Fury, that's what I wanted to do.
It's your turn.
Guess it's my turn. Check out this shit right here. Huh. That's some mighty fine killing.
Give us the guy, or you're next.
Ah, shit. Now what?
Now? Now nothing. Dog or no dog, they're never gonna be able to find that dude without us. Hear that? Give us the money, or we're gonna... What? Hey! We told you to stay put!
I knew we should have tied him up.
What? Old buddy of yours?
Barry, look. The kid's eyes. He's a soldier.
No wonder he wiped the floor with that monster. But time ain't on his side. Even the strongest ones don't stay strong for long. Sooner or later, he'll wind up like all the rest. Another mumbling hooded freak. Stay a while! Sure, you got lots to catch up on.
Suck it, losers!
Let him go. We got our man. Let's take him back to Sheeran.
Glad to see our man still alive. And save for a few scrapes, none the worse for the wear.
It's funny how a lot of the rewards you get for doing the side quests is
Soldiers
potions.
themselves degrade.
Believe me, if I knew, I'd tell you. But Shinra keeps a tight lid on everything soldier-related. Only doctors with access to those secrets are the company's own. I certainly don't qualify. If anyone here was gonna have answers, it'd be you, son. Been feeling under the weather?
Not really.
The procedure you boys underwent was cutting edge. So much so, I doubt anyone in the company knew what the long-term effects might be. The more information we have, the better. So, change your mind about that blood sample?
No.
Well, one of these days I'll win you over.
And that's it for the side quest. Now we're good to go to the gold saucer. Let me pass the people. Okay, so we're going to get some Barrett backstory, and this is like the first one in a series of like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 cutscenes that we need to see. It's interesting when you notice, obviously, when you're first playing this game, it's fine. I get, well, for me, it's fine to have those cutscenes, all those cutscenes, but when you have played the game like for 10 times and you want to have like a complete playthrough, I mean, you still need to watch them.
Hey,
Or at least let them run.
Talk to you like that. We should go back and beat him up or something. Practically the whole damn town.
So I'm going to take just a little break while the cutscenes run.
I told you, I can take it.
Think you could at least tell us what it was all about? They were talking like you sold them out for money, but I know that isn't true. That's not you. So how'd they get it so wrong?
Where the hell is it?
This about her? About Marlene?
Corel wasn't much. Decent place with decent coal. Decent folks, too. Rough around the edges, but big hearts. Salt of the earth. And I sold them all down the river. Took away their future and their hope. We were happy. Covered in soot and poor as dirt. But none of that mattered.
It's interesting that Corel always looked like this. I mean, I guess they didn't want to make a complete new village. For the game, I guess, because it was just going to be seen in maybe flashbacks. But yeah, I mean, this town looks virtually the same with or without the reactor exploding, so it's funny. Obviously, the people seems more happy, but yeah, that's funny thing.
We had friends and family, and that was enough. Till we learned about the miracle of Mako and all we'd been missing out on. And then we just had to have a taste.
So now only Dine is opposed.
Damn right I am. We can't just abandon the mines. Not after our fathers and grandfathers risked their lives to maintain them.
I hear you, Dine. I do. But nobody sees any future in coal. So I ask you, why break our backs working harder and harder when we're taking home less year after year?
If I may, sir. Once the reactor is complete, a portion of the revenue will go to the town. Your community will be preserved, or enriched, I should say.
Listen, man. This is your chance to give your daughter a better life than what we had.
You think I haven't thought about that? Come on. Are we gonna let some city slickers tell us our coal is worthless? We gonna let them tell us we're worthless?
It would seem we've reached an impasse.
So yeah, this is what I was saying, that maybe not everyone voted here.
Would be a waste of breath.
but at least Barrett, the mayor, and Dine. So I
Mr.
guess
Mayor, shall we
those
press your
three
vote?
represented the village. So since Barrett voted in favor,
Well then, all
the
in
mayor also, and I guess Dine was against it, and the mayor died. I guess the people that left behind um, blame Barrett, because Barrett is the last or the only left that voted in favor of the reactor at this point.
2 years later, the reactor was finished, and the trial run went off without a hitch. Everyone was ecstatic, convinced it was the dawn of a new era. Then one day, the reactor exploded. Y'all saw the aftermath. And then, Shinra came rolling into town. Burned everything. Innocent people in their homes.
Was that Scarlet? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That bitch.
I don't get it. Why burn the whole town?
To craft a story that it was all the work of a local insurgent group. But ain't no villager ever gone near the reactor. They lied right through their teeth.
Murderers.
That they are. Still, there's a whole lot of blood on my hands, too. I pushed for the reactor. I put us on the path that brought us here.
Barrett.
The saucer's waiting. Is this really how it's gonna be? Listen, I don't want your sympathy or your pity. You can keep all of that nonsense. I did what I did, and I can live with it.
Right. We gotta shake this off. We're about to rock up to the funnest place ever. The Gold Saucer.
Huh?
So turn those frowns upside down.
What in the hell? Ain't no one but you thinking about how much fun we're gonna have. Right?
Wanna have a look? It's coming up over there.
Glad to see we're all on the same page.
I wonder if all these are like animatronics or are actually or virtual stuff, like, or just, yeah, well, not virtual, but like not illusions, what's the name, holographic stuff, or like animatronics. It will be interesting to know. Well, not interesting to know, but it's just funny to ask. And this cutscene is pretty cool.
And hello to you too. This is incredible. Shall we? Let's.
Okay, and we arrive at the Gold Saucer. It's interesting that there is like a cable car from Corel that is pretty, I don't know, messed up or destroyed. Cable car directly to the Gold Saucer. I always thought that was interesting in or funny in OG, because in OG I think the only entrance that the party knows or that we know in the game that I remember is actually the cable car that goes into a ruined town, right? So it's funny to think about it.
Barrett Wallace, Tifa Lockhart, and Cloud Strife. Look at them. Look! Waltzing around with the flower seller and Hojo's lab rat. Who are these people?
At least they're finally on a real wanted list. It's about time.
That's all well and good, but why am I in charge of handing out the posters? Don't they know I have a division to run?
I think you're where the president wants you.
Cloud, the others are waiting.
Okay, so we are at the Gold Saucer. This place is pretty cool, and I think it's a vastly improvement over the original. The original was fun, but it was fun for the time, but I think this is incredibly well done. I just love it here. This feels like what a over-the-top theme park should be.
Excuse us. Coming through.
Hurry, everyone! Let's get this party started!
And we officially meet Ch8 Is. Such an interesting character to play as.
The floor is all yours.
People wonder how Yuffie, Aerith, and Tifa know that dance. My headcanon or my tinfoil hat theory is that this dance maybe is like the Macarena, or some kind of dance that everyone in Midgard, well, everyone in this world knows how to do. That's my theory about that.
adventure for the evening. Welcome to our gilded paradise, the Gold Saucer. Theo, art director. And you, sir, are...
Cloud.
Well, Cloud, shall we duel?
Well, we duel. Interesting how they incorporated the fighting minigame into the actual cutscene. Yeah, because the fighting minigame in the original it was kinda shitty. It was just RNG. Or maybe there was some kind of strategy, but I don't think there is. Let's see if we can take a cool screenshot here. Bye. Just need to focus. Okay, this could be cool. Well, yeah, let's take this one. I need something to put, and I don't know if there's going to be enough combat to get a cool... Oh wait, why didn't touch? To get a cool screenshot of actual combat. Why are you blocking, Dodge? This doesn't look cool. Nope, the cape is clipping.
Well,
I'm ending this.
And I'm ending this. This could work, but I don't like that the cape covers this guy. I guess we can use this one. Select the cross slash, and you can see Gold Saucer in the background. Yeah, I guess we can use that one. Funny thing about this cutscene is that Cloud looks so happy to win, or I guess to look cool in front of his friends, maybe.
let's give our worthy contender another thunderous round of applause.
Well, thanks.
Nice punching up there, Cloud.
A small token of my thanks. One golden ticket. Your ticket to paradise.
Cool. Let's go. Thanks.
Nicely done.
You were pretty nervous. Cloud's used to performing in front of crowds. You should have seen him at the Honeybee Inn.
Aerith.
Oh, you've got to tell me that one later.
Sorry, I need to clear my throat because I'm still a little bit sick, so it's kinda difficult to talk too much. But yeah, we have just arrived to the Gold Saucer. Aerith is telling the story about Cloud.
Let's have some fun.
Pretty much dancing in the Honeybee Inn. So that's fun. Yeah, this intro is like, it's so funny, the dancing and everything and the fighting. But yeah, a little bit more cutscenes.
Yay or nay?
Have your fun. While you still have time.
Hey. Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No. I'm alright.
Come on, man. I know this ain't your scene. Why don't you and me go book us some rooms?
Fine.
Well, the four of us are off. Come on, let's go!
Get some sleep, okay?
Let's see. The hotel's gotta be that way.
We're almost there. Just like, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more cutscenes. And we should have just a tiny bit of combat. And we can continue. Yeah, it's something interesting. I mean, if I was just going to skip, all the cutscenes, I mean, it will be really not, it will be a non-issue. And it's actually a not issue, it's just that for recording purposes, I mean, the point of this playthrough is to fight things, right? But I don't really like skipping cutscenes because I feel like you missed out on things, context or story, or maybe not everyone knows what are we doing or where are we going. But I like to keep the cutscenes. It's just like makes me feel like the game is complete. Skipping everything, I don't know, it doesn't feel, well, at this point it doesn't feel right. I don't feel right skipping everything unless I was farming or something. Especially if I want to have like a complete, like this is actually the first playthrough with no combat slowdown on hard mode, so I feel nice, or I feel like I need to leave the cutscenes. But when I say I feel, it's not like an obligation, it's like I want to do that. But I know they can be a little, sometimes it can be a little too much. Just like this part, we still need like 4 more cutscenes to go.
What do we have here? A man with a rain cloud over his head. So how about a reading to clear those somber skies? Whether it be dark or bright, I'll read your future right. Just didn't go shooting the messenger, eh?
This some kind of toy?
You lads, eyes up here. Ch8 Is, fortune teller extraordinaire. Put it there.
It's a toy, all right. Pretty lifelike, though.
Come on, pal. Give us a smile. The gold saucer's meant to be a happy place filled with happy people, don't you know? So show us those pearly whites.
Back off! You coming?
And we need to continue. Now we have like another cutscene where we try to get some accommodations in the hotel. Well, actually a cutscene of how the hotel looks like, which is a kind of cool hotel or resort, I don't know what to call it. I mean, this is a pretty cool hotel, but I don't know if I would be able to stay here.
Seems classy now.
Okay, now we are going to try to get some rooms, and our friend Ch8 will show us some of his, I don't know, technological abilities. What would be the name for that?
Understaffed. Great. Hello?
Welcome, gentle sirs.
What in the hell was that?
My most sincere apologies.
Got any rooms? There's 6 of us all told. Well, 5 and 1 pet.
Might I inquire as to what kind of pet?
He was joking. Make it 6.
Very well. Now then. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, gentlemen, but it appears we're all booked up for the night.
For crying out loud. What about the other hotels?
Forgive me, sir. But according to my records, all of our hotels are sadly fully booked.
What?
Hello again. Nowhere to stay?
And what's it to you?
Now then, did you want 1 suite or 2?
You trying to scam us?
I wouldn't dream of such a thing. And to prove it, I'll foot the entire bill myself.
Sure you will.
Well, aren't we a prickly bunch? You there, dangly man. Would you mind checking one more time?
Oh, a timely cancellation. The Tonberry and Eligor suites have just become available. Shall I book them for you?
It feels so good to do good. All right, lads, enjoy your stay. Toodaloo.
Your suites are on the 4th floor. Please proceed to the elevator at the top of the stairs.
Okay. So now we know that Ch8 has some technological abilities. Maybe he uses his mogul like a PC or something. But yeah. Oh yeah. And here we have another cutscene with Ch8.
There you are. The offer still stands. A fortune or 2 to steer you true.
You can answer any question?
But of course. Be it this, be it that, go on and ask the cat.
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth, you say? All right. Hold on to your underpants. Meow, 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 meow.
Things are looking up, so throw caution to the wind. Put your trust in others, and a last-minute twist may pleasantly surprise you? What's this got to do with Sephiroth?
What indeed? Give me another chance. I'll get it this time. Come on.
Watch your belongings. Lucky color. Black? We're done.
Wait, don't go. 3rd time's a charm. Come on, you stupid thing. Anything the matter?
Seek and you are sure to find. But alas, you shall forever lose what you cherish most.
The stars work in mysterious ways.
You good?
Yeah, it's just what I cherish most.
see what this crap does.
My apologies, sir.
Almost there. We are almost there. Yep, so we have a cutscene with Ch8. He can also the fortune tell. That's the name of that activity or that action or that job or whatever. Fortune tell. Oh yeah, he can predict the future or at least tell you your fortune. And Cloud wonders what he cherishes most.
Of course. Very well. 4th floor it is.
And I think, I mean, probably a little bit of a spoiler, but it's like something from the movie, the Advent Children movie. Now we have another cutscene, but now with the Turks and Palmer. Now we know from where we got the rooms or the accommodations. In any case, we are almost there, almost there. I love that scream from Elena. It's funny. But yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 more cutscenes, and we should be good to have some fighting.
Director of Space and Aeronautics?
Yes, of course. One moment, please. It says here you canceled those rooms?
What? No, we didn't.
While we did have you booked for the Tonberry and Eligor suites, Mr. Palmer sent word that they were no longer required.
That's impossible.
Is something wrong?
We lost the rooms.
What? Tell him who I am.
I did.
Oh. Well, no point dwelling on it. Now, where can a man get a drink around here? Yoo-hoo, waitress!
We've arrived. Farewell. We hope you have yourselves a ghoulish and morbid evening.
Okay, so I guess that Palmer took the, the information that he lost the rooms pretty well. I guess if he gets something to drink, he'll be fine. Now we get to our room, the Tomberry suite or something like that. And actually, I think we can get a cool screenshot here. It's kind of cool, but I don't like that. If the shot was a little more zoom out, I guess, if you could see more of Barret and Cloud, I think this will be a excellent shot. Like that maybe. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. I guess this is the maximum because the camera stopped. Yeah, I guess that should probably work. I kinda like that machine gun from Barret. I forgot the name, the basic one. I think it's the coolest from all. Just like the Buster sword is my favorite sword.
Cool.
But not for fun, just to take a walk.
But not for fun, just for a walk. This next line, I think is pretty cool. From Barret to say.
Hey, you've been acting pretty weird lately, Cloud.
Actually calling Cloud by his name instead of Soldier Boy or whatever. I don't think you usually hear Barret calling Cloud Cloud. Usually something else. So I don't know, just hearing this line, it makes me think, yeah, this guy Barret cares about Cloud.
Stop and shake it off. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, time to get a nap. To take a nap.
More tired than I thought.
More tired than I thought. Whoa, is that pillow clipping over another pillow?
Feel like I failed you. Sorry, man. Feel like I failed you.
Sorry, man. Feel like I failed you. This is an interesting little scene. Right now, I'm controlling the point of view of someone else, but I'm actually in control of Zack.
Huh. Never seen materia like this before.
Yeah, Zack. That's a weird materia. It's white. All the others are specific colors, except for that one.
Didn't peg you as a bookworm.
Here, we need to interact with, I think, Erit, her bookshelf and the materia, and also get closer to the point of view that we are viewing from, so that we are able to open the door, I think. And we notice that, oh, the point of view we were watching from is Cloud with 2 shoulder pads and regular gloves, no bolts attached to it. Okay, let's continue with our soldier boy Zack into this, I don't know, world, universe, timeline, dream, however you want to call it. But here we are with Zack.
Would you care to join us?
Definitely. I'm starved.
You're supposed to say thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you're supposed to say it now.
Thank you. Hey, did someone come by the house last night?
Oh, you must mean Biggs. He was just dropping off some food.
Then what's with the sneaking around?
You've seen those wanted posters all over town? Well, his face is on them.
How do you know him?
I'd rather let him explain. So long as Marlene's here, he'll come around again.
He won't. Biggs isn't coming back. Tifa isn't coming back. Daddy isn't coming back. Nobody's coming back ever again.
Sure they will. And I know just how to prove it to you. I'll go and get Biggs. Right now.
Mean it?
Always do. Honest and true. But... let me guess. You don't like dumb rhymes.
No, I like rhymes. Sometimes.
Not bad, kid. Not bad, kid.
Good, you're up. Perfect timing. I need someone to keep me company while I check out the park. This place is actually kind of lame when you're on your own.
Try the others?
Aerith and Tifa went on the sky wheel together, just the two of them. Talk about rude, leaving the new girl behind.
Forgot you were the new girl. Sure don't act like it.
It's my superpower. I slide in, buddy up, and then yoink! Come on, let's talk more walk.
Going down to the lobby, sir?
Okay, so in theory, in this part, we need to explore the park. Well, that's in the first time you are here, for example, in Dynamic. But I think I will not go to all places. Maybe I'll get a couple of conversations and do a little bit of fighting at the Coliseum, and then we can continue. I mean, yeah, this section is a little bit heavy on the cutscene size, especially if you don't want to, or if you already did, or if you don't want to do the minigames.
See you again soon.
Good evening, friends of the Gold Saucer. Great news! Skywell Square is now welcoming all interested park guests. Join us on a journey through the clouds, where you'll be able to take in the splendor of our fabulous park.
Where would you like to go?
So yeah, in theory, we could just go to the Skywheel and we continue story, but that will imply that we get even more cutscenes, and there wouldn't be any combat here in this episode, only the side quest. So I'm going to actually go to the Coliseum, do some fighting, and then continue the story.
Our mission today is a vital one, and we will need your wholehearted support to defeat the enemy.
Sir!
Oh man, that sounds awesome! I want to join!
Be my guest.
Let's talk to Eric.
Oh, hey there, you two. Huh.
Aerith?
Could this be a date?
Absolutely not.
Oh, now you're just being shy. Don't deny that you were thrilled when this charming beauty came knocking and swept you off your feet. Deep down in your heart, you're thinking, oh, thank you, Yuffie. Let me buy you all the materia you want.
Absolutely not.
Oh, such a liar. You're loving every minute of this.
Absolutely not.
Whatever you say. Maybe I'll go and look for Red, see what he's up to.
Thank you, Eric. That's a funny cutscene. Let's talk to Tifa. She's at the Chocobo Square.
Hold on to your hats, Tifa. And here we are.
She should be... Oh, wait. Oh yeah, we always get like a cutscene in each of these squares.
Come on! Push it! Daddy needs a new pair of shoes!
Run, you stupid bird! Run! Oh, probably should place a bet first.
Actually, there is betting on the OG for Chocobo Racing. So in this one, no, you only participate. I guess if they put betting, there will be like another ESRB or whatever it's called, the rating stuff, because there will be gamble, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're up. Feeling any better?
Yeah, you were right. Just needed some sleep.
That's good. I am a little surprised to see you, though. Must have been some nap.
So, what are you up to? Just chillin'?
Pretty much. I could feel a headache coming on, so...
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just not used to all these lights and sounds is all. But I'll head to the hotel soon, don't worry. Seeing all these chocobos kinda makes me miss Pico. Wonder how he's doing.
Pico. Interesting foreshadowing, maybe?
Chocobos kinda makes me miss Pico. Wonder how he's doing.
Just name the square, and I'll get you there.
Let's go to Battle Square. Let's do some fighting. Let's go to the Event Square, and lastly the Sky. Here, I guess I'll I'll just do maybe like 15-20 minutes.
Are you interested in joining the fray?
So we have some advanced. I don't want to do the prop thing. So let's do, what's this? Why is this? Oh, 6%. Okay, that's why. Into the woods. And just a reminder, there is no combat slowdown. So whenever I fight in something, nothing will stop. Well, whenever I open the menu, it will not stop. Pretty easy, just a lot of AoE attacks to kill everything. I think there is like a big mini boss, or well, not mini boss, but you know those, yeah, like this scorpion. This scorpion is a fun fight.
Don't overdo it. I'm your one-stop sovereign shop. This calls for more Yuffie. Gonna pay.
This guy is weak versus ice and then fire.
Keep it together. You're in good hands now. I'm unstoppable. Come on. Good to go.
Hang back.
Here I go.
Let me do some synergy. Oh, actually Cloud is dying. Do some chakras.
After you.
Ready to mess them up
No.
good?
Get ready. Don't overdo it.
You won't regret this.
Do more synergy. I really like doing the synergy abilities.
Let's do this. I'm waiting.
I love playing as Cloud. Having the counters is, I mean, it feels a little bit like cheating because his Punisher mode and his counter stance, they feel a little bit broken. I mean, you're attacking them to punish that they attack you. It's kinda fucked up. Oh, these guys.
Do it up there.
Run like a chocobo.
Just like that, okay?
And yeah, you can counter fire the 1000 needles. The one that I think you cannot counter is the one that is like a rain of needles.
You're in good hands now. Wanna beg for mercy?
Let's do some doppelganger this way, guys. Weak versus ice. Let's do some ice here. Let's do prime mode.
Ready? It's on you.
How you like this? Got me now. Feel me proud.
Hey, that shit.
Something or other. Swift as the wind, screwing around.
Leave it to me. All right. You're gonna feel it together.
You won't regret this. Here I go.
Oh, I forgot about that attack.
Just got me now. How you like this? Good to go.
Taking over.
Where is?
Deal with that.
If you insist.
No escape.
All right.
Hang back. Take the lead.
Do you think this is funny? This one. Here I go. Thank you. How you like? You're gonna get what's coming to you. Come on. Get it together, you. Up to you now.
I got this.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I probably didn't broke his mouth enough times. Usually I can stagger this guy like twice in a fight. But whatever, it's really not complicated if you know how to dodge the bad breath. And don't stay there. Silent or silenced? I don't remember which one is this one. There's one fight that sucks. I was trying the other day. But you have like the... with the well, at least with this combination of Cloud and Yuffie is not a good... well, it was not for me a good combination of characters to do this.
You're in good hands now.
Let's do Doppelganger. Let's do fire.
Taking over. Let's switch it up.
Let's do... no, Doppelganger, no. Windstorm. This is what I want to do. Oh, I guess we die.
That was quick.
Yep. I fucked up a lot in this fight. I should just get a little ATV and just start throwing Firaga with Magnify. I don't know what I'm doing. This easy fight. Sometimes these fights seem like super annoying, and they are, but the problem or the thing that makes them easier is that you can just like stack all attacks like with Magnify. For example, now I have my 2 bars. I'm going to draw Firaga.
You won't regret this. Here I go. Run like a chocobo. Just good to go.
Shield ready.
Let's do some fire too. Well, Fira. And some thunders. And some limits.
After you.
Run like a chocobo. You learned your lesson.
That's the thing, it's not like you really need a strategy. You just stack magnify with spells and hit everything with a spell, and you pretty much win, or at least you get like 70% of the fight done. Now this, I really like the fight with versus this guy. It's a fun fight, Jabberjack.
Here we go.
Whoa. Oh, I should have done counter fire. You doppelganger.
Hang back. Get ready.
You won't regret this.
Let's do some fire. And jutsu. Oh, Cloud died. Let's throw some Tundaga, double Tundaga. Can I do a doppelganger? Quick one.
This calls for more Yuffie. Thank you. How you like this?
Yep. I like this fight. It's not really a difficult fight, but I think it's fun. We petrify and doing the counter fire and hitting him when he has his Gorgon shield. Yeah, I like that. Now this fight, 2-person bout, can go to hell. I hate this fight. So it's just one of those fights that just stack magnify and everything that amplifies the attack. Try to kill everything as fast as possible. And the second fight is the King Su that has the Swang Song that kills you just because you don't have enough DPS to destroy the wings, which could be easy if I had Tifa or if I had Aerith. But these two guys are like you can say, I don't know how to describe them, but they're like constant damage, but they don't have like the super spikes at the beginning of the fight. Because for example, you need to start hitting them, do Braver, maybe 2 Bravers to destroy one wing, and same for Yuffie. You need to do like
You seem to be. Yeah.
multiple Art of War, like 2 at least, to destroy the wing. And with Tifa, you can just do the same combo to get a lot of ATB and do the dive kick on the wings. And also, it's like the guys throwing like fire tornadoes at you, so you're getting damage while trying to destroy the wings. So, and if you don't do it fast enough, you die, which is, to me, is a little bit shitty. And with Aerith, you can just put Arcane Ward, ATB boost, and Tundaga both the wings with just Aerith. Or maybe you can just also put Cloud in the Arcane Ward and do Tundara or Tundaga also to destroy the wings easier.
Well, look who it is. It's been a while. I must say, your duel with Dio earlier was a sight to behold. Gave me goosebumps. The stage calls to you, begs for you to bare your soul upon it.
What are you doing out here?
The park director requires my talents for a show. My fancy footwork, to be precise. What do you say? Shall we cut a rug?
No.
Not even the limelight can melt that icy heart.
Wow. Check her out.
What's up, Yuffie? What are you looking at? I think this scene is... I really like this scene with Aerith, Tifa, and Yuffie. You have like something like this with Barret later, but I think this scene is pretty cool with everyone. It's like, yeah, thank you, Jesse. You really helped us.
What? You, know her or something?
She was a friend.
It can be sad, or it can be happy, depending on who you have. Tifa gets a little sad. Aerith is a little in between, and with Yuffie is kind of funny.
No way. I didn't think you had friends.
I didn't think you had friends.
Might have just been screwing with me.
Yeah, well, you're lucky she even did that.
I know.
I swear, Cloud, it's like you're destined to be surrounded by smoking hot chicks.
Lucky me, huh?
This way, babe magnet.
Coming. Still waiting on that pizza.
Still waiting on that pizza.
Well, shall we?
Yeah. So where to next?
The races, maybe?
Not again.
Oh man, they're done for the day. Kinda cool to think this is where that girl used to perform.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
These are all the dialogue, cutscenes, and cool things that we can do in hard mode. I think there's just a little bit of cutscenes whenever you go to the other squares, but I think we're good. Pretty much the more interesting ones are the event one, obviously the Skywheel, because that continues the story, and talking with Aerith, Tifa, and Red actually is not really that cool because he always says the same thing. Obviously, if you have Aerith or Tifa, you can go and talk to Yuffie. But yeah, no, Barret. We are looking at Barret. Barret found something at the battle square. He's chasing someone. Someone that looks suspicious. But who could it be?
What happened?
What? Someone that has a machine gun for an arm? Skywheel Square.
Welcome to Couples Hour at Skywheel Square.
cuddle up with a partner in our cozy gondolas and see our golden paradise in a whole new light. Escape the crowds, share a private moment together, and experience dazzling sights and sounds. The memories you make here are sure to last a lifetime.
Oh man, we gotta get in line quick. Come on already.
I think it's funny that the interactions that Cloud has with people, usually Aerith and Yuffie,
What's going on?
pull
I don't know.
Cloud around.
Your attention, please. We are currently experiencing some minor technical
But with
difficulties.
Tifa,
While our
it's more
technicians
like
are working hard to resolve this issue,
super small steps to do anything.
Over here, folks. Our
And
friendly
Yuffie and
cast members will show
Aerith,
you the way.
they just pull Cloud. Hey, let's do this, and they pull him around.
Cloud, we've got trouble.
We got trouble.
Did it just?
What is it?
Get to the Colosseum on the double. Because between you and me, there's been a wee shooting.
A wee shooting.
Over there. And the word around the saucer is that a man with a gun for an arm was the perpetrator. I'll round up your pals for you, alright?
A man with a gun for an arm.
It's not our gun-armed guy, right?
Let's go find out.
Okay. And I think I'm going to... Well, no, let's just get the next cutscene and then we can stop. Let's get ahead of ourselves with all these cutscenes a little bit. So if this chapter or this recording already is full of cutscenes, hey guys, let's just get one more and then we can stop.
I'm sorry, sir, but only authorized personnel are allowed past here. No, excuse me. Copy that, sir. Apologies for the delay. Please.
Found a place to
Whoa.
transport the bodies?
My GPU died for a second.
This is a crime scene.
What happened here? There was a crime.
Report back to the director once you've taken witness statements.
It's interesting that there is nothing happened here, I guess. Everything
Give me a sit rep on the other squares.
was here. I wonder that they didn't do any shooting here because instead of having to prepare two assets, one with bullet holes and another without bullet holes, they decide, okay, let's keep this one clean and let's put everything from the shooting in this place here. Now in case that we need to, we can just close the door because this door is always closed and we don't need to replace the assets or anything there. Maybe it doesn't even load when you are here, when you are not in this particular section. So what about you guys? What about you, Yuffie, Tifa, and Aerith? What do you think? Is this a possibility? I like this that they run in circles with me. Okay, let's go.
Shit.
It's like I told you. Someone went on a rampage. And now...
I'll take it from here. I am Dio. As park director, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this, our gilded paradise. We meet again, young man. If you'd like to go another round, I'm always game.
Seriously?
A director from head office was attending a Coliseum match earlier when their security detail was gunned down. Both guests and staff were caught in the crossfire.
That's terrible.
The assailant took care to knock out the cameras. And so we have no image of their face. But according to eyewitness reports, it was a man with a gun grafted to one arm. And that's when it hit me. I knew this man. He was one of several fugitives we were warned to be on the lookout for. Nigh as tall and muscular as I, yet brash and brazen, with an ever-present scowl that smolders behind his sunglasses, and a gun for an arm. Tell me, does that sound like anyone you might know?
Now wait a minute. Barrett might have a temper, but he'd never do this.
Though I'd like nothing more than to believe you. This tells a very different tale.
No, we...
Listen, this couldn't have been Barrett.
And what makes you say that?
The cameras. It's not his style to avoid the limelight.
I think this is pretty clever, this line, because we know from Remake, well, if you play Remake, that Barrett likes to talk, well, not likes, but he's not scared, or he doesn't shy away from the camera. Whenever they're filming the team, whenever we are in our way to destroy the, I don't remember which reactor is, the one with the air buster, he grabs the camera and starts talking to them and gives speeches. And here Cloud points out that, okay, he doesn't care about the cameras, that the cameras see him. He actually would talk to the cameras. So this is pretty clever, I think, from the narrative standpoint. One thing that I would also say is that I think in OG, since this line doesn't exist, and we don't actually get to see what Barrett saw, that he was chasing someone, in OG, you don't actually know if it was Barrett. I mean, you don't, just the same as, for example, we put ourselves in the place of Tifa, that he believes in him. So we in OG actually believe in him, but still we need to know, because it's not common to see or to hear that someone with an arm for a gun for an arm starting shooting, right? In this game, we only know one person with a gun for an arm, and that's Barrett. So it's a little, it's funny, or not funny, it's interesting to see like the contrasts or the parallels or the differences between the arguments or narrative between OG and Rebirth, right? In OG, it's more like a mystery, and in this one, in Rebirth, we know it's not Barrett, and we kind of know who is the other guy, but still, all this section is the expanded dialogue and everything. It's cool because even if we know that it's not Barrett, even if they didn't show that Barrett was pursuing someone with this line, the cameras, it's not his style to avoid the limelight. That would make sense to us, right? So maybe if they didn't show Barrett, well, that's the thing also, if they don't show Barrett that he was pursuing someone, what would the player be thinking in this part if we didn't see all those scenes with Barrett, right? The last time that we see, I think you will need to rework all Barrett's presence in the Gold Saucer, because we know that he left Cloud in the room to say that he was just going to walk around, but not to have fun, which it sounds like a little bit of a joke. Then if we skip all the scenes that he's looking for this guy with that looks suspicious, I wonder what the player would think about this culprit that has a gun for an arm. But yeah, like I said, it's one of those things that maybe since I have played the game too much or too many times, you start to wonder, not like nitpicks, but you start to wonder how the player perceives the narrative or the script or the developers, what was the intention of the lines or things like that. But yeah, let's continue. I ramble too much. I just like this game too much.
If he really did kill all these people, he would have had a damn good reason. One that he'd want the world to know about. He'd have made sure you had the footage. Trust me.
Well, you do not want for loyalty, which is a quality close to my heart. But this is a serious matter. Mere character statements will not suffice. I'll tell you what. Find me the true perpetrator, and I will declare your friend innocent. You have 24 hours, after which you will all be deemed complicit, clapped in chains, and delivered to Shinra. Insurance. In the event you decide to make a break for it.
We won't need to.
Good. Now go, before the Turks beat you to the punch.
Wait, the Turks are here?
Competition's good for the soul. Our culprit awaits below, my scrappy friends. In the name of justice, go forth!
If you'd care to follow me, I will be your faithful guide. And the elevator is that way. This way, folks.
Okay, let's get one more cutscene and then we'll end up this one here. So we can say that we finish all this part of the Gold Saucer and we are adventuring into the next zone. I think it will be a good time to cut off.
The place we're headed is called the Dust Bowl, and it is nasty. Once upon a time, it was where the Gold Saucer employees used to live. But when hordes of fiends started appearing, the staff relocated up top, where it was safe. The building's vacant. All sorts of lowlives, ruffians, and ne'er-do-wells swooped in to stake their claim. Ah, the place it could have been tears me up inside.
So, basically another wall market.
Ha! A paradise compared to this cesspool. Set one foot inside and it's farewell freedom, so long dignity. I mean, why else do you think they started calling it Corel Prison? Except that prison's got no bars, no rules. Mugging, maiming, murdering, it's all on the table. In summary, prepare yourselves for one seriously cold reception.
I think this is a little bit of a stretch about Corel Prison and how low life this place is, because yeah, it's whatever. It just seems, I mean, the actual Corel town looks more low life, and I'm not talking about rich people or poor people. I'm talking that ruffians or things that could be going wrong. Well, not ruffians, but I don't know. It feels more abandoned, or what would be a good way to put it? Let me check here. But yeah, this Corel Prison, I think the Corel Prison fits more in OG. This one, although it looks like there's ruffians and criminals here, it doesn't feel like oppressive as the one in... Actually, I could have saved here. Well, whatever. I have two saves I can use. The one in OG, it actually feels more like a prison, because that one is, you have random encounters whenever you are running around. So, and you get lost in the desert. So that actually feels more like a prison than this one. But yeah, anyways, I'll leave it here. Next time we can do the Dust Bowl or the Corel Prison and see what happened with Barret. And yeah, I'm going to get something to eat because I'm getting hungry and my throat is killing me.